Subaru Forester, guys. 2015 Subaru Forester. Okay, the engine is still running strong, and I replaced the spark plugs myself about every 60 to 70,000 miles. It's got a new belt as well. And this video today is going to be about my own personal ownership and maintaining this Subaru Forester. I tell you what, it's been over 150,000 miles. Okay, let's go inside, take a quick look at it. All right, guys, I'm inside the vehicle, and here we go. 152,734 miles. Should you guys buy a Subaru Forester 2015? This is the basic edition. The only thing it has is heated seats, cloth seats. It's got the panoramic sunroof. Honestly, it's huge. I love the sunroof. I'll tell you what, it's my wife's vehicle and she drives it all the time. And I'm going to talk to you guys about everything that we've had to go through. Now, she bought this car brand new, 2015. You know, I mean, I'd consider that pretty average miles. It's been, what, 9 years? And she's at 152,000 miles. So I'd consider that probably pretty average. Does drive it quite a bit. And it hasn't been without being completely trouble-free. Good things about this vehicle, number one, it's really sporty driving. So if you like a sporty driving vehicle, all-wheel drive all the time, that gets phenomenal miles per gallon, this is it. Like 25.5, it's what it's showing for miles per gallon on a CVT all-wheel drive, and that's pretty impressive. Okay, so it's been trouble-free for like up to 80,000-90,000 miles, and after that you start to get some problems. So as a used car buyer, you got to make sure that you check the maintenance on these vehicles. Listen for any wheel bearing issues or CV axle clicks when you turn left or right. You want to make sure that the owner is also changing the oil regularly. But that's one thing that I love about this Subaru Forester, is that they do make it super easy to change your oil. I can literally do it in like 10 minutes because I have the FUMOTO valve. I don't even have to jack the vehicle. I just, move the lever and drain the oil, and it's conveniently located at the top as well. What else? I've had to replace at least 2 wheel bearings on this vehicle. 3, I did 3, but I know that 2 of them were bad. I had to replace both front CV axles on this vehicle. They started clicking. I mean, honestly, I probably could have drove it around clicking a little bit longer than what I did, but I changed those out. So that's been good. It did have CV axle problems. Took it to the dealership, and they had to put in a new valve body for the CVT, and that was a expensive thing. Subaru of North America did help me pay for part of it. I think it was like right around 130,000 miles when all my lights lit up in the dashboard, and it turned out to be the valve body, CVT valve body. Common problem, guys, so you got to be aware of that. Okay, I haven't had any other CVT issues other than that, and that was like a $2,500 fix. They paid for half of it. So yeah, fun stuff. There's the wife. And anyways, what else? Oh, the key for the ignition wouldn't come out. Okay, there was like some kind of TSB or some kind of recall or coverage and warranty on it, but they didn't cover it for me because I ran out of time, and I was kind of ticked off about that. They charged about $400 or $500, maybe $600 to fix the ignition because the key wouldn't come out of the ignition lock. I mean, it would stay locked in, and you couldn't pull out the key, and you'd have to jiggle it, this and that, and God, that was annoying too. So had that fixed at the dealership. Otherwise, all the maintenance and stuff, I've done it myself. Transmission changes, oil changes, coolant changes, brake jobs. I did the brakes on this around over 100,000, when it was over 100,000 miles. Pretty easy actually to do the brakes, so that was nice. Vehicle drives good. It's sturdy, it's fast, it's got the no head gasket issues. I changed the oil and I used thicker oil. My engine used to burn oil, but then I started using thicker oil and some Lucas oil treatment, and that fixed the problem. Like, I have no issues with burning oil, so the engine's solid. I have confidence in it, and honestly, it's been trouble-free lately, so knock on wood. Like, freaking, I mean, I hate it when there's car problems. I mean, we all do, right? You just never know. And honestly, I was kind of getting irritated and annoyed with the Subaru Forester because things just kind of kept breaking down after 100,000 miles with the CV axles and the lower control arms. Yeah, that went out too, and I did that myself. That was a pain in the butt, I'll be honest with you. Wheel bearings are a pain in the butt, but you got to have the right tools. So if you can rent those tools for free, actually, for the wheel bearing pulling tools, things like that. You got to be handy. Like, if you're going to own a Subaru, it pays to be handy. So if you're handy, then these vehicles might work out for you. And if you've been paying attention to my channel, I do most of everything myself, unless they're like super big, huge repairs. Let's see. Oh, the air conditioning, the AC clutch. I've had to adjust that 2 times. I have a video on that as well. And essentially, you just have to take off some of these little shims, these little round washers. That was what they look like. And it allows your air conditioning to engage. So if your air conditioning is blowing warm air, it's the AC clutch. Likely that seems to be the biggest culprit. Sometimes it's the compressor, from what I've heard from other people, but most of the time it's the AC clutch. Always start with the easiest, cheapest fix and troubleshoot it that way, because you're going to save yourself a lot of money. Like, this car's, honestly, it's been fairly on the costly side to maintain. I'm not going to joke with you on that. Wife loves it. I'm going to keep it running for at least 200,000 miles. She'll get another vehicle. I'm not sure whenever this car breaks down, pretty much. So we'll see how long I can keep it to go. Again, 152,000 miles, and it's running good right now. No issues, no problems. Yeah, so give it a thumbs up. Let me know if you guys are going to buy a used Subaru, if you've had any problems with your vehicles, or sometimes some people say it's been completely trouble-free. I mean, I kind of find that hard to believe, but if you've had a trouble-free Subaru Forester, that's awesome. Like, count your blessings, man. So give it a thumbs up, guys. All right, I hope you liked the review, and this was informational for you. So if you're looking for a used Subaru Forester, these are some things that you can expect to deal with. And doing the spark plug change yourself is doable. You just got it's just kind of tight spaces down there. It's not too much room. So otherwise, the maintenance on this vehicle has been very doable. All right, over and out.